Okay, looks like I'm live. Hopefully folks will join. I've got the chat up here. You can see I've got the different cameras going. We got the box here. We'll be playing Pandemic the Cure. This is my first go at this, so if you're just happening in here, cut me a little bit of slack. So we're going to play this. I'm going to do it two-fisted. And as you can see here, let's get over to this phone here so I can see. We've got the generalist there. The difference thing with the generalist is you've got 7 dice instead of 5, and the first hazard symbol that you roll does not affect the infection rate. And then we've got the medic here, and he is treat 2 times with the double syringe and 3 times with the 3-time syringe. And so we're going to do that. You can see I've set up the board there in the middle. Basically, if you haven't played the game, you shuffle, or I shouldn't say shuffle, you grab some dice out of the bag and then you roll them, and then whatever number you roll basically infects that region of the world. And you can see how I've got here the generalist token there in gray, and also the medic in orange. So I'm going to be playing it double fisted, and basically we're trying to cure each of the 4 diseases. You can see the little disease cure marker there. The main camera here, you can see that's sort of focused right here in the middle. It's a little bit laggy, maybe like a second delay. Now this camera here is I'm gonna be rolling the dice, so I can take and roll the dice there. And then I think I may actually zoom that in a little bit now that I'm looking at it. So let's do that. There, that way we can sort of see the dice a little bit better. Oh, that was an awful roll. I can't look at that roll. Oh my gosh. Oh, I hope somebody sees that. That's amazing. Okay, so that is hilarious there. All right, so I'm going to take a quick little break here just to take a look and see if everything is working. It's kind of weird with this Twitch thing. I've got the chat up, and see. Let's see what it says here. There's that. Let's see what else I got. Viewer list. See if there's actually okay. Nobody else is in here, so that's good to know. Is it showing me live at all? Let me just take a quick look and see if this actually is working. Sorry about that, if anybody's watching this later and realizing the delay. It's showing me live. That's good to know. Now it's going to play a stupid ad, probably. Okay. So anyway, I'll be posting this on my YouTube later. You can skip ahead. I'll probably just annotate it at that point, unless you want to watch all this thrashing here. Anyway. So what I'll do is I'll start playing the game, and then I'll come back and check. So I've got the generalist here on the left-hand side, and we'll take a look at her. So you've got 7 dice you can do with her, and I do apologize for this camera. I am going to get a little bit better quality of a camera, I think, for this. I've got a little trick thing I was using with my phone, but it's also kind of not reliable for how this works. It's wireless, but it's kind of tricky. So I actually don't have my big light on either because it shines a lot of light, but I think it looks okay, so we'll see. So anyway, 7 dice. First hazard you roll does not count, so we can go over here to, let's see, the tray. And we're going to go ahead and roll her dice. And so this 1 symbol will not count towards advancing the infection rate. So we can take that one out, we'll remove that one. But these 2 actually will advance the infection rate. So I've got to take and move this, this little thing here up a couple of spots. So this is going to move up 2 spots. And every time we trip one of these little lines here, we're actually going to have an epidemic, not outbreak, but an epidemic happen. And then that will actually trigger a little bit of dice rolling and more spreading of the infection across the board there. So I did those. Those are locked out. Now you can see I've got a ship here that I can use, and I've got 3 basically heals of the different medicine that's out there. Now you can keep rolling and rolling and rolling, but I think I'm in good shape because you can see here's the generalist here at the 1. Everybody starts at the 1. If you look over at the 6, there's a whole bunch of these, and these are going to outbreak if you ever get more than 3 of the different colors. And I've already got 6 blues there. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to spend this boat here, and that allows me to move one space adjacent, so I can move that over there. And then now I've got 3 cures, so I can maybe do, let's say I can take 2 of the blues and then 1 of the reds here. And I think that's okay. That's a decent little turn there. So now that we've done a turn, let's see what we got in here, if anybody's even given a rip. Okay. We got 6 people watching now. Good deal. Okay, go ahead and say something in the chat if you want. I think there's like a 30-second delay. I'll try to check it. But go ahead and chat amongst yourselves and yell at me if I'm doing something dumb, because I'm kind of juggling like the whole production side of it or whatever, as all I was trying to play the game. So I'm going to spend all 3 of these. I'll just move those off. And then we can see we already spent the 3 to do that. So the next step of the turn, which I'm forgetting. Oh, if I had samples, I would give that. So if you roll these little sample dice here, you can see that little bottle. You can actually take that and then capture one of those in the center. And what you're trying to do is collect these different things and then roll a bunch of these dice and hopefully try to roll and get a 13 plus. So if I had like 13 blues, I'd try to roll that, get a 13 plus, and then I'd go ahead and mark here. You can see that I would have cured the blue disease or the red disease, the yellow or the black or whatever. So there we go, just checking on things. Okay, so that's done. I don't have anything to give. There's no cure to find. Now I've got to infect regions. If we look here in the center, you can see the amount of cubes that you're supposed to roll. And then, so we're going to take some dice out of the bag. And then we'll go ahead and these are the 3 dice I drew, 1 of each color, which isn't too bad. At least I have less chance of having an outbreak. So I'm going to roll those and see what we got. So it's a good thing I cleared those 6s. So we've got a 5 that's going to go out there, and then the 2 6s will come out here. So that was the generalist turn there. Let's see. Okay. And then next we're going to do the medic. And so if we look at the medic here, this is going to be number 3. So the medic, again, they've only got 5 dice to roll, but they have the double treatments that they can do there. So we'll go ahead and go back to the tray. And we're going to roll all 5 medic dice. And if you were here at the beginning or watched from the very beginning, there was a hilarious roll when I was doing a test roll. Okay. So here we've got a little vial there to get a sample. We've got a whole bunch of these. We probably don't need these, but again, the risk with this game is you can reroll as much as you want, but you don't want to roll the hazard symbol. And again, the plane lets us travel wherever we want. So, what is a good idea here? What should I do? I don't know what to do. Let's see what people think. I'm losing viewers. That's all right. It's the first try. This will probably be better on YouTube. We'll see. Okay, so I could fly over to here. There's a lot of buildup here. There's a lot of buildup here. I can focus more in the center. We can get a better look there. Okay, and I've got a vial. This actually shouldn't be in there. So I've got a vial there that I can use. I'll want to use that. Whoops. And I'll probably want to get some blues. So let's do that. So if we go back to here, I've got a vial. I can take and capture that blue one there in the center. So I'll take that and I'll put that here on the card here. So now he's going to store that. Now he's got 1 less die to roll, but there's 1 blue sort of out of circulation. And then I can fly anywhere I want. And I think what I'm going to do is, let's see here. I can spend that airplane, and I'm just going to move him here. I'm not going to worry too much about this. So he's going to spend that airplane. He's going to fly over there. And then I'm going to re-roll these 2. These are overkill. So let's see what those are. Oh, there's a hazard symbol. That's no good. So that's going to bump this up. I'm close to getting an outbreak. So I'm going to spend there that vial, take the other blue one that's in the middle here, and I'll put that back on the card. So you can see there. Now I've got 2. So I've got a chance of rolling a maximum of 12. Again, you want to roll 13. And then I've got this here. I can heal 2 more. That's a little tricky because if you heal it, it's going to go back in the middle here. And I want it to be in there so I can collect it with a sample. And if we get an outbreak, which you can see over here, then, you know, the blue ones are going to go away. But there's other blue ones I can get. So I'm going to go ahead and just use this to heal. And I'm just going to heal those a blue and a red. Let's just say that. Well, let's just do 2 blue. It makes more sense because there's a higher possibility that I'll get another vial to get samples with. Okay. Let's see. I'm just testing the chat here. Let's see if people are watching. So a few people watching. Feel free to yell at me and provide feedback in real time and tell me what's not working and what isn't. Just a quick recap. I'm sure most of you already saw this, but I have this this one here. This is going to be better quality. So when I switch to that, I know that's going to be better quality. Anyway, so let's keep going here. So now, oh, I think I forgot a step here. No, I didn't. So I've got these here. I can cure. You can kind of see these in the middle. I could try to cure these if I wanted, or you can even pass them. You can see these two are in the same location. I could pass them back and forth, but I'm not going to do that. And so what I'm going to do is actually draw 3 more dice out of the bag. Let's see what colors I get. So 2 yellows and a blue, and we'll go ahead and roll those. What do we get? Okay, so the pluses here, you can see there's a plus. That's actually going to go to the CDC, and that will actually let us spend these development cards here. So we'll show the development cards. Not development cards, event cards. So you can see here, and I, again, apologize about that. So you can see this cost me 2 of the crosses, and I can do that, and these are cool effects. So this one is reroll 1 die when trying to find a cure. And again, finding a cure is rerolling the ones you've set aside. Reroll 1 player die with a biohazard result before it takes effect. So that's nice. It prevents those biohazards from happening. And skip the infect regions this turn. So that costs you 3. You can see that. So let's see there. No, nobody's saying anything in chat. There's a few people watching though. Shows me live. Let's see if this works. Looks like the chat's not loading or something for me. Okay. Not sure what's going on there. Let's take a quick pause because it looks sort of like it's not working, but it's showing me streaming here locally. And let's see. Nobody's saying anything. Sorry about this. This is first try, so got to get used to it. And it's like real time, so it's tricky. I'm just going to ask on Twitter. I see people sometimes use Twitter to chat with as well, which seems kind of counterintuitive. Oh, so I did get a response. Okay, thank you. I'm gonna have to work that part out of it. Seems to be working for you. Okay, good deal. Okay, I'll shut that down then. Thank you. So where were we? We were going to roll these dice. We got the blue and the yellow. I do not remember if I rolled them. I need to get a third one though. Hold on. Yep. I'm not sure. Yeah, I should have grabbed 3. Not sure why I grabbed 2 there. So we're going to roll these. Oh, cool. Another cross there. Put that up here, and then we got another blue and another yellow. So the blue will go here, and the yellow goes there. There we go. So now it's back to the generalist turn here. And so we can see, again, we got 7 dice, so we'll go ahead and roll that. All right. Lots of dice, but no infection symbols, which is good. And we've got 2 vials here, which is nice because remember the 2 vials is going to allow me to capture these in the middle, and then I can of course trade those with our friend the medic who's already got 2 of those. So that's awesome. So I may just do that, and we'll go ahead and spend those, and then we'll go ahead and take these 2 in the middle here, and now the generalist is going to have these. Maybe I can move her in a little bit there. Focus on the middle. Take the bag out of the way. So you can kind of see these guys a little bit clearer. Not too clear. Okay, so we got those, and now we'll go back to the tray. We got 2 heels and 3 boats. I doubt we need 3 boats. So let's take a look here. Well, we don't really want to move because we want to trade the vials. So I got a couple I could bounce around with the boats. That would be kind of nice. So if I go, let's see, here, spend 1 boat, heal 2, probably, yeah. And then so I'll spend another boat here. So I spent the 2 heals and 1 boat, and then 1 boat to get back. So I've still got 1 left. And the question is, do I want to roll this one? Actually, it's okay because she hasn't rolled her infection die. So the first one is ignored, actually. So if I go ahead and just roll it once, it's a freebie. And there's another heal there. So actually, she should be back over here in the middle. And so I can heal another red one here. So that's going to go in there. And you also got to be careful here. You want to keep this clean as well, because when you do have an outbreak, not an outbreak, epidemic, then you take and roll what you see here with the cubes, that number plus whatever else is inside the middle. So you can have a big, a lot of dice rolled, and then that's going to trigger the outbreaks. Because remember, like the base game, if you get 3 or more of these, or more than 3, I should say, it's the right way to say it, then you're going to have outbreaks, and too many outbreaks equals death for the planet. Okay, so that was the turn. Now we can go back over here, and we'll go back to the crappy one, and we can see, whoops. So she can then trade. Is this right? Give samples. Oh, you can only give, that's right. I knew I was doing something wrong. So she can give these to the medic player there. Let me just take a quick look at the rules. Frankly, it's been a month since I played this. Da-da-da-da. You may give samples to another player. Okay. Yeah, so I'm just going to give it to the medic, and then they get to try it on their turn there. Let's see if folks are watching. Okay. Folks on Twitch there. What do I see? I want to see. Taking a quick break here, sorry. Okay, fair enough. At least there's people in there. Okay, so we'll go back to here. And so now that turns over, and then we get to roll 3 more dice. Go back to the tray. And we got these dice here. And we got 1 of each color, or 1 of different colors. So we'll roll that, and then we'll put these back out here. So we've got a 4 yellow, a 6 red, and a 4 gray there. Okay, so now it's back to the medic's turn. And as you can see, the medic over here, kind of your upper right-hand side, they've got 4 dice that they're going to be able to roll. Now, they've lost these dice, but hopefully we'll roll 13 there. So we'll go back to the tray. We're going to roll his dice. And so this is an either or, boat or heal, and 3 heals and another vial. We could, if we wanted, grab this last blue here. This is going pretty well at the beginning, and get that. And so then we'd have, instead of just these 4 blues, we'd have 5. That's pretty nice. Why not? Because we're not going to do a lot anyway. So we'll spend that. We'll take the blue. Apologize for the bird if you guys can hear that. And so that's there. And then we'll go back here to the tray. So we've got a boat, 3 heals. So let's go back here. So we'll do the 3 heals here. Yeah, whatever. Do that and then take a boat this way. So now he's going to get closer to the 4 spot there, which is starting to build up. And you can see there's really nothing on 3. Okay. And so he's not going to trade anything, and now we're going to roll. So these are the vials that we spent here in the tray. And each of this should be a vial. And these are all the dice here. So we just need to roll 13 plus, and hopefully with 5 dice we can do that. I'm going to set these aside because if we don't get it, then these dice are still locked out. So I think we're probably okay. Oh, of course. Jeez Louise. 6, 8, 10, 11. All right. Never mind. So, all right. So now we got to go to the infection step, which is this. We do have 2 of these. Oops. these here, these symbols there. So that's pretty good. And again, we have these event cards, which we can reroll 1 die when finding a cure. How close was I? Let's see, I had 1, 4, 6, 8, 11. If I reroll that 1, that might be worth doing because I need that to be a 2. No, I need that to be a 3, sorry. I need 2 more. So I have a, I don't know, 4 out of 6 chance of doing that. Let's see. Okay. So it looked like one person was having trouble with both video and chat. Is everything okay, like lag-wise and everything? Just drop a line. I'll check here in a minute. So I'm gonna go ahead and spend it just for fun. So take these two. I'll put them back into the old bag there, and then we're gonna spend this to re-roll. 1 die when trying to find a cure. So spend those 2. Put these back in the bag, and then I'm gonna re-roll that 1 die, and then I need a 3 or higher to find the cure. So come on. Oh, that's a 0. So that just, what that happens there is that goes back onto the card there as a plus. It doesn't do anything, but it's basically 0. So that's a bummer. And so I did spend that card. Oops, and I believe they go to the bottom of the deck if I remember right. So that's going to go to the bottom of the deck, and then I will draw a new one. And we'll see what that says. Sample delivery, give any number of samples from one player to another player, no matter where they are. Well, that cost me 2, whatever those are called, so I don't have those. So now we got to take 3 dice again. Getting a lot of dice today. So now that's hurting me. Okay, so 2 yellows and a gray or black. This is the infection step. So 2 2s. Starting to build up there a little bit, and then another 4. That's scary. You can see there, kind of built back up. Cool. All right. Thanks. Good. Thanks for that. This is reading your chat here. So, okay, back to it. I'll try to get a full game of this played. We'll see if it works. So now we're back to the generalist turn, and they are going to roll their, what do they have left? 5 dice left, because 2 of them are currently in use. So we've got these pots there. We don't really want those. I'm going to go ahead and just roll those now. Another pot and an airplane. Don't need 2 airplanes. And she's okay because her first hazard symbol, again, is a freebie. So there's that. Probably don't need these 2 boats because I can go, we can look back here to the 4 spot here. Right there. Then that's probably where I want to go. So I've got an airplane to get there. So we'll do this here. Another airplane in a pot. Again. All right, first hazard symbol is ignored, so to speak, but I can't roll it. And then I'm going to do this one. If I get one more, there's an epidemic. I don't want a boat. Airplane. Boat. Airplane. Oh, that was an airplane. I just knocked it. Another airplane. This is hilarious. Okay. Damn. All right, so there's an outbreak symbol. So we're going to go back here to a big screen. And this is going to, not an outbreak symbol, a hazard symbol, whatever it's called. That's going to trigger epidemic. So this is going to trigger now. You can see this says 3 dice here at the bottom. So I'm going to take all 3 dice. Let's take them out of the bag. I'll throw them in the middle. So what do we get? We get a bunch of reds. That's not good. And then a yellow. So I got to re-roll all of those. So we'll go back to our thing here. So I'm going to take these out. Leave them as they were. Set them aside. And then we'll go ahead and put these in here. And we'll go ahead and roll these. Like so. Okay. That's good. We got a healthy symbol there. So that's going to go out on there. And then we're going to have definitely an outbreak because you can see there's 4 6s here. So let's put these out onto the center. We'll throw up the extra cam. So we'll put them out first and then you evaluate the outbreaks. There, 4, a little bit. 4 is getting pretty crowded. And then we're going to put all these 6s here. Yeah, we're going to have a few outbreaks, unfortunately. So we started off really well. That's how this game goes. You were like, oh, we're going to cure one right away. Well, nope. So here's an outbreak here. So we're going to trigger this up. That's going to go there. And so this die is extra, so it's going to go here. And then now that's going to trigger a second outbreak. And so I'm just going to have that, doesn't really matter, kick one out over there. So we've had 2 outbreaks, and we can only have, well, 8. You can get up to 7, and then there we go. Oh, look, at text from Undead Viking. All right. We're all scrambling try to find places to stay for Gen Con. So let's go here, and we're going to, let's see. Well, I don't really want to roll anymore, and I'm probably going to take care of some stuff now. So we'll bring this up. We got 2 heals, and I can move anywhere. Let's see if folks have an idea where I should go. Okay, well, there you go. So where should we go? Probably down here to 4. Let's take a closer look. 4 or where we're at actually. We can heal 1 here, and then we can fly anywhere we want and go here probably. I don't know. I really don't know what the best thing to do is there. We're kind of screwed. So I'll just heal both those. And then you can see we spent our last of those. Heal, move, heal. Okay, and so that's going to come off. And now we're good to go. So now we still got to go to our infection step. And we're going to take that. We have, let's see. Well, yep. So infection step here. Oops. So 3, 6, 5. So put the 5 there, the 3 there, and then the 6 here. Okay. So now we're back to the old, what you call it. So he's got all these dice locked up, and he's basically got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Why do I have 6 here? And only, oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so there, sorry, 5 and 5. So he's only got these 2 down there to spend. So that's lame. But he's got those extra cures, so that's pretty good. Oh, dang it. All right, so we got those 3. Yes, iPhone. Somebody's texting me. All right, so he's got the hazard symbol. That's going to bump that up. That's too bad. So that comes off. And then now we did roll the best cure possible, but he can't move. Well, I'm just going to cure what's here, I guess. Oh, and I'm going to move and not cure anything. Okay, so that comes off of here. Now we're going to go ahead and put here the roll for blue. So we're going to roll these. I think we got it. Yep. Oh yeah, easily got it. So we got those, and so we're going to go ahead and mark now. See if you guys can see. Yep. We'll mark that as cured. So as a cured disease. These here are going to go back into the bag, and I believe the ones in the middle. I don't have any blues in the middle, but I thought that the blues in the middle go in the bag too. Let's see. Da, 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 da. Yeah. Oh, any samples held by other players and the ones in the middle. So that's correct. Okay. All right, let's take a look here. Okay, so that was the medic's turn. So the medic now is going to do the infection step. And they're going to roll 3 dice. What do we got? 2 blues and a yellow. Okay, we're okay with that. So we're going to take a look here, put the 6 out, and then the 5 and the old 1 there. Excuse me. All right. Yeah, it looks like chat is struggling for folks, but it looks like everybody's able to see okay. Please, if you have me on Twitter or something, post me in Twitter, and then throw a chat here. And it looks like the chat's having issues. It could be that since I'm piping all of this stream up to folks. Yeah, see, I was only seeing 2 people online. Now I'm seeing 8 actually watching, right this second anyway. But it also might be Twitch thing. So that seems to be loading a little better. But I don't want to be loading the video while I'm streaming the video up because I think that'll just kill the bandwidth. Um, so I'm just going to mute that though, and then, yeah, the chat seems to work. I don't know. Sentient Pickle. Yes, sir. Okay, sorry for the intermission. Okay. So somebody needed to reload the page a few times to get the chat to work or to get anything to work. Hey, Paul. Okay, so that seems to be working. I'm going to leave this up with the thing. The reason I was trying to do it differently is because I don't want to be downloading the video and all that good stuff. All right, so I'll check with you guys in a minute. So we did the infection step, and that was for the medic. Now everybody gets their dice back, which is cool. So we'll go back to the generalists. They're going to roll 5 dice. And okay, one of these is going to do nothing, and the other is going to, whoops, that was a heal, I think. And so the other one's actually going to advance this. This game is crazy. I don't know if you've seen the review I did, but like a lot of people are saying they like this better than the original Pandemic. I enjoy it because it's really quick and it's definitely fun. But like, man, you can just get hammered rolling the hazard symbols. Okay, so we go back here. We got these here, and let's see. That's 4 of those. So I could use 2 of these to capture the gray ones in the middle. So we've got these 2 gray ones here. And we've got gray ones kind of around right now. So I'm going to do that. I'll spend these 2 here to capture these 2 gray ones. I'll put these there. And then I'll go back to that. So I don't want these. There's nothing really to get. I've got a heal there. I could do that. Hold on. I'm not thinking. So I can take this one. I can heal another gray one there, or cure it. So I can throw that in the middle. And then I can take the other, the vial, and put that. So I'll have 3 on me. Okay, so this is spent. And then I'll take and do this one here. And hopefully don't roll. Let's see, that gives me an airplane. So I can get somewhere. But I don't really know that there's a better spot to go for the gray player there. I'm going to roll it again. Let's put that back up here. Oh, I did get a heal. Sweet. So we'll throw that up. I'll throw another gray in the middle. Even though it might be smarter to throw yellow or red there. Throw the gray anyway. Okay. So we'll take our 3 dice here. Those in the middle, 2 blues and a yellow. All that. Perfect. So 2 of those and then a 1. So we'll go back here. Throw the 1 up there at the top. And you see the CDC? There's the CDC. So I've got 3 of these now. I should take a quick peek here at the cards. Sorry. So we got, let's see, give any number of samples from one player to another. Nope. Reroll 1 player to die without a biohazard result. I gotta remember I have that one. And skip the infect regions this turn. Wheel. Let's see. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna wait because I don't have to do this right now. I can do it anytime I want. And then I can go back to the specialist. You can see here the specialist actually has 3. And so I can roll those. So, oh, that got turned. So I'm going to roll those 3. It's feasible to get a 13 on that, so we'll see. Ah, that's 3. So now if I want, I could spend here these 3 dice to skip the infect regions. And I think I might, because there's some possible infections there. I mean, or outbreaks. There's an outbreak possible there, and over there. You can kind of see that. I don't know. Let's see what you guys think. Okay. Okay, it looks like it's about 30 seconds behind. Just curious. All right, I go. My chat is in the past. I'm chatting with something I said 30 seconds ago. Okay. All right. Screw it. I'm going to spend it. So I'm going to go ahead and spend. I'll go back here. Let's take a look at where I'm at. I'm going to spend these 3 here, and then I'm going to put these back in the bag, and then I'm going to go ahead and do. I can put that in here, actually. Go back here, 4. So I can put that there. Skip infection regions this turn, so I'm going to do that. And we'll put out a new card. This is the new card. There we go, I can use that. Go back there. So this is the new card. Move up to 4 dice of any colors from the treatment center to the infection bag. Okay, that's not bad for one cost there. Okay, so that was the turn. So I skipped the infect regions, and I'm going back to the medic. Medic's going to roll some dice, and we're going to do this. We're going to roll that. Uh-oh. There's 2 hazards, so that's no good. We'll move those out. We'll bump our hazard up. That's going to cause an epidemic. I'm still only going to roll 3 dice plus whatever's in the middle. So we'll take our 3 dice here. Put those in the middle. I'll take these out for right now. And we'll go ahead and roll dice. Okay. So what do we got out here? So we got 2 6s. Crap. We got another 6. Crap. We got a 5, another 5, and a 2. Uh-oh. All kinds of damage here. So we'll start with the 2s. And so that's going to cause an outbreak. So that's going to go, this is going to be really quick, I can tell you right now. I've like literally lost this game. This is taking me longer because I'm explaining it and doing different things, but I lost this game in like 10 minutes before. So there's the 2. And then, okay, so that, we go around here. Here is the outbreak for red. Bam, bam, so 2 more. So bam, we're at 5 outbreaks. And we just need 8 to get to the end of the game. So, cool. Alrighty. So that was the, whose turn is that? That was the medic. Oh, we're still doing it because we had the outbreak. So we'll go back here. This is what he's got here. This is going to kill me. So I got possibly 3 heals there, and then 2 boats, if you can see that. So this counts as 2, and these can be either boat or heal. So let's take a look out here. So the medic's on the 5. He's in orange. We probably should use 1 boat. Oops. 1 boat to go to the 6, and then 1, 2, 3 heals. So let's go ahead and do that, and I'll heal the reds. So it's going to go here, and then I'm going to heal 2 reds and a blue just to keep us from having another outbreak or epidemic, whatever it's called. Okay, so that is the whole turn for the medic. I'll take those. And now we're still rolling 3 dice. The other problem is if you run out of dice in this bag, I'll put here in the middle, you can see, I'll show you how many we have. So we don't have a whole lot left. You know, there's a couple of turns there. But I'll go ahead and put these back. I don't know if that's legal or not. I'm sure it's fine. So we'll take our 3 dice. Let's see what we got. Okay. So that's these. Okay. Probably should have just left them at 3s. So 3, 4, 6. Let's see, 4. 3's getting dicey. And that's 6 back on there. Okay. That was the medic's turn. I'm going back to the generalist. So they've got 4 dice because remember, they have those set aside there. Okay. And so we'll go ahead and roll these. Oh, 3 heals. That's good. And a plane. And this is the gray guy over here. And so he can heal 3. And what's he's trying to get the grays. I don't have any vials. Well, let's throw 1 gray in there for the heal. So that's going to get rid of that one. So I can re-roll. Let's take a look. Okay, just give this quick assessment here. I don't know that I have any more chance. I think more blues out. Oh, I think I might have forgotten to. I've only got 1 in here. I might actually forgot to heal all the blues when I did that earlier, didn't I? I can't remember if that happened. Did anybody catch that? Yeah, go to 6. Thank you. I was just gonna say, if I go to 6, I can heal all the blues like this. Bam. All right. I don't think I missed that before, but I just thought of it now, so I might have missed it, which might have hurt me. But that wasn't the blues that had an outbreak anyway, was it? So I've got still the cure. I'd like to get a vial, and I can roll the hazard symbol. Okay, so I can go push a little bit. So there's a boat. Give me a vial. Another heal. So I basically just roll until I get a hazard. Oh, perfect. A vial. So I'll take the vial, take the gray. Now you can see I've got 4 of those to roll. So hopefully, come on. 12. All right. Stupid game. All right. So then we got to go back to here. So there's a 3. These are 2 blues if you can't tell, and there's a gray there. So we'll roll that. Ugh. No, not bad. So we'll put the 5 out. I'll put the 2 3s out. And we get away with that. And we have a lot. We have 4 dice that we can roll on our next turn. So we're going to go back to the medic. He's got 5 dice to roll. Oh, look at that. Yeah, baby. Look at all that. He's not on a very good spot. So we're going to go. So he's got all his heals. So we need to get, you know what we can do is we should probably heal the crap out of this. So is that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's your 6 right there. If we look here, we go back into, there's our 6 right there. Yeah, it's 13. So, whoops. Sorry, it kind of locked up there for a second. Okay, so 6. So I'm going to use that 6 actually to put these back into the bag. Put those in the bag. These are spent. And I'm going to just roll all this stuff. Dang it. So we're going to go back here. 1, 2, not too bad. We got 2 heals, so these are locked out. Roll that. There's another 2 heals. I don't know if I want that. Let's do another one. 2 heals. I guess I could do a double heal. I never thought about that. I could heal this one and then clear it from the center if I wanted to do that. But I don't. I want a plane is what I want. Perfect. Look at that. Look at that magic. All right, so I think I should go to the 3s because that'll probably be cured here in a second. So we'll do that. We'll clear this off. Now we're going to do our, are we at the 4 dice yet? No, still 3. All right, so what do we got? We got 2 grays and a yellow. That's okay, I guess. Nope, it's not okay. Okay. So that's not good. We got the 4 and the 4. And then the 3 here, you can see is going to trigger an outbreak. So that's going to go over here. And our outbreak goes up to 6. Is Twitch family friendly or? Alrighty. So now we're going back to the generalist. So he's got only 3 dice to roll because the other 4 are vials. So we can ignore that. 2 vials does nothing for us. I almost feel like just stopping and not rolling, but screw it. Oh, there's a boat. so I can get somewhere cool. Let's see, where should I go? I might as well use the boat. This spot is pretty useless here on the sixes, so I'm going to go over here to the ones. So I spent the boat, so I'll get rid of the boat there. And nothing to vial it up with. There's a heal. Okay, that's easy call, right? What do we have? Three reds. Okay, I'll put that in there. Okay, so we spent all of the grays. Now we can load up our dice here, and that's our roll to see if we cure this sucker. Did I get it? 8, 11, yes! I got 2. Alright, so the gray is cured, and these go back into the bag. And then I'm going to, I can do the bag here. I'm going to draw 3. Let's see. Put those there in the middle. And we'll roll these. Perfect. CDC symbol. And 2 ones. Ew. Oh, I think we're okay actually. Yeah, because here's the 1 here. Now we just have 3 of each. And the generalist is there. So that's that. So now it's on to the medic's turn. And we're down to 2 out of 4. Let's see. Just reading the chat, sorry. Yeah, I noticed that I think the overall broadcast quality is way better than Google Hangout. But it does seem like it's a little bit longer of a delay, and you don't have the whole Hangout thing, so you can't get multiple people in. I was trying to figure out if there's ways to, get other faces in here or something, but it seems like Hangout's the best for that. But I was doing research, and I think this whole camera setup and stuff, I can get that to work on Hangout, but I'm not sure. I haven't gotten that far. So my thing was like, well, I said I was going to do it on Twitch, so I'll do it on Twitch first. So that's what I'm doing. Anyway, so medic's turn. Over to the dice. Oop. Okay. I didn't realize I was on the green there for you guys. Sorry. So we're going to roll that. We get 1 hazard symbol. Boo. And if you guys can hear the bird, let me know, because I can figure out what to do about that. Not a whole lot. If it's just faint, that's not a big deal. Okay, so that was that. So I've got a bunch of heals, which is good because I am over here on the 3. And so I can heal just about all of that. Oh, way more than that. So I can heal, let's see, 8, 9. Oops. Well, let's heal. We've healed gray already. So one of these actually can be spent to heal all of those in there. And that's all just, I'll use the 1 there. So now we've got, let's see, 8 left. And he's covered up again. And so if I heal all this, I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That would leave me with 2. And then I think I did something wrong. Hold on a minute. Let's see, treat. Yeah, okay. So here we go. I can use one of these to treat all of these here in the middle. But do I want to try to get, so I've got 8, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 would be all of these. And then I'll heal the other one. I don't know what I'm doing. So I'll heal 1 red and then all of the grays because you can heal all of those. I think I screwed that up earlier too, actually. I don't know. Hard to know. So let's go back to that. So we spent all of these. I don't know if that was good, if I should have got some vials or not. But that's his turn. And so I've got ways to go. This is kind of a, let's see, take my 3 dice, put those in the middle. Let's see what we got here. So 2 grays and a red, not a big deal. So 2 3s and a 6. That's not so bad. Get the 6, get the 2 3s, and they'll go here. Easy enough. Okay, So I'm gonna go roll that. Glad you guys can't hear the bird. My other camera, my Kickstarter camera from my good camera from last year, picks up the bird like nothing. All right, so that can be ignored. Now I get 2 vials. That's good because I can pick up some of these reds here that are in the middle. And I'm up here all by myself up here in the North America region. So, but I'm next to a couple of reds. Okay, let's do this. I'm going to use here, put this back on. I'm going to use this plane. I'm going to do that. He's going to move over to this location where the reds are. Can you get red on this? I'm just moving these. I don't, Actually, I'm not going to, no, I should clear the yellows too. Let's do 1 yellow, because I got plenty of reds there in the middle. Just that's to prevent the outbreak. Okay. And then we'll go ahead and use here the vial. So I used a cure, and then did the 2 vials. So I'll take the 2 reds. These will go on the generalist card. Put them there so you can kind of see them. And so those are the 2 vials there that he's got. And now I've got a plane and a heal. Okay. So what I can do, okay, this is what I'll do. Go back over here. So I'm going to use the heal to put another red in the middle. And then I'm going to use the plane to go meet this guy here. And then I'm going to give him my 2 vials. You can see these will go over here. And now I don't have anything to roll, but he's got 2 for him to roll on his next turn. So now we're going to go into the infection step. So we get 3 more. So we get that, 2 grays and a blue. Roll that. 1, 3, 5. Okay, I think we're okay. 5. Yeah, 3. Eesh, that's getting full. And then the 1 up there at the top. Check over to chat a little bit. Good deal. All right. Okay, so that was the infection step for the generalist. Now we're going to go ahead and do the step for the turn, I should say, for the medic. Get those in there. Oh, perfect. I rolled some vials. Yeah, baby. This is going well again. That's the thing this game has, just like Pandemic, you know, it's like you feel like you're doing good, then you kind of feel like you're not doing good, then you kind of feel like you're doing good again. So we'll go back here. So now we got the 2 vials. So I can capture the 2 reds here in the middle. So I'll go ahead and take those 2 reds. Pull those off. Get the vials off. So he's got 4 dice now. You can see that they're to roll. And he's got a bunch of stuff he can cure as well. He can cure 3, 4, 5, 6 things. They're on the 3. But I can cure blue. Oh, this is going to be amazing. So I can cure 1 for all those. Oh, I'm doing it backwards. So I can cure 1 for these 2. Let's move that. So that's 1. And then another 1 to cure all of these. So let's see. I've used 2 now. So if we go back here, I spent 2. And now I've got at least 4 left. And I can use 1, 2 to cure the grays. And I've got a boat though. If you look back over here, I've got this boat so I can move and do some stuff. So what I'm going to do, I've used those, so I've got 4 left. I'm going to use the boat to go here. No, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to use 1 cure for these. Use the boat to move over here. That means I got 2 cures left, and I'm going to cure this, and then I'm going to cure all the ones again in the middle, just so we can see how that works. We'll go back here. So I did 1 cure on this, moved, and then cured those, and then cured the ones in the center. Hopefully that was clear. And so he did all those. So these are going to come off, and then we're going to go ahead and roll. You can see all the vials he's collected there. So these vials will go back on his card for now. And then we'll roll this. Okay, yeah, just checking my event cards. There was nothing very interesting. Oh, I can't believe that. You see that? I rolled a 12 and then 2 of those symbols, so I didn't get a 13. Oops. Okay. So now we got to do the infection step again. At least the dice rolling's fun. So I got these here in the middle. You can see 2 blues and a red. So 2 blues, so 2, 3. At the 3, yeah, and then a 6 over there. Check over the chat. Yeah, I haven't had any outbreaks for a while now. I'm stuck on 6. There's some potential here. And I just rolled again, so that's not so bad. So now we got to do the journalist again. Put him in the middle. And so we'll roll her. So she could be focusing on yellow even. She's on a spot with a lot of yellows too. Well, this isn't too bad. Okay, so if we take a look there, let's go back to that one. So I got 2 vials. I'd like to get one of those yellows, cure yellow, get to 2 yellows. So I think that's the easy call. I think I got to kind of push it. And that's going to go help me get rid of these too, because this is a potential outbreak right here with the 4s. And so if I cure one of those and then put 2 of those in as samples. So do this, get the 2 samples here. I'll put those, move her in a little bit so you can see. So we got the 2 samples from her. Now we've got some mint. Where are the other outbreaks? Okay, this isn't bad. I can use the boat, and I'll move her, whoops, over to, it doesn't really matter if I move her or don't move her, actually. Oh, I know I was going to move here. I was going to move here, and then I can cure, I mean, it's just kind of a shot in the dark. Because I can basically cure these all at once versus this other spot here with the outbreaks that I can't cure all at once yet. So now I can go back and roll this until I get a cure. So let's do that. Oh, perfect. So there's a cure. So these will go back here in the middle, if that makes sense. So there's that. And then if we look back here, she doesn't have any samples. So now we got to roll our 3 dice. Still a decent amount of dice in here. So those are the 3 colors we get. Okay, so all one of each color, one of different colors. Okay, so there's a 4. It's a good thing I cured those. Bam. Oh, this is where the game sucks. So I got that. So that's an outbreak. So I'm at 7. One more outbreak, and I'm done. Okay, so it's gonna be close though. So we'll go back here to the 4. He's only got the 3 dice because he's holding on to some samples. So we're gonna roll these. What do we got? Okay, there's one out hazard. So we'll go back up here. Move this sucker up a little bit. And oh shit, that is excuse me, that's a epidemic or whatever. Oh, and I gotta pull 4 out. God, son of a gun. There's 3. Is that right? Was that 4? I think I pulled 4 out. Can watch on the delay. Did I pull 4 or 3 out? Oh, I'm watching now. I'm watching. Give me a second. I'm gonna watch here the replay. This is great. Because you know you screw some kind of fiddly aspect of a game. You screw up and you're like, did I draw that card? Did I roll a 3? Did I roll a 4? There's only 3 in there. Okay, so I did pull 4. Good deal. Awesome. Thank you, Twitch. So we're gonna go back here. And I still have these 2 dice that I can use. So I'm going to take those out. Get rid of the hazard. I don't have any reds here, though. So the only spot that I have possibly... Well, no, I could roll like a bunch of the grays. Because there's a bunch of grays in there, so we'll see what happens. Come on, all pluses. Oh, you know what? I forgot I had this here. Reroll 1 player die with the biohazard symbol before the result takes effect. And you can see there I do have actually lagging again. You can see there I have that. So I could have done that. Well, I've already kind of seen what happens here. Is it going to make me lose the game? Yeah, yes, it is. All right. So The thing is, if you watch this, I realized that right as I rolled it. So I'm gonna do a do-over because that would make me lose the game. And I should have seen here, if we go look in the middle, you can see here, there's 3 of the same color. So I think I'm gonna spend that. So if anybody wants to call shenanigans, you can. So these are the dice here that I took out because I remember I had 3 in the middle. And so what I can do is I spent that, and this biohazard symbol, I can re-roll that. So I spent that to re-roll that. So if I roll another one, okay. So this here in the middle is going to move back. Yeah, but that's the kind of stuff you do with your friends, right? You go, oh, well, we missed that. Let's roll it back. You know, no big deal. It's not a computer. So I've got that. I've got the 2 vials and the boat / heal thing. So we'll take a look at that. Let's see if anybody's yelling at me. Shenanigans. All right. So who am I playing? I'm playing the medic. The vial doesn't do me any good. Okay, I can heal the yellow. Let's take a look here. Has the medic there on the number 3. I can heal the yellow, capture it with a vial. I've got another vial that doesn't do me any good. I probably don't want to roll. Yeah, see. It's kind of shenanigans because now I'm really wary of rolling. Because, you know, now I've learned, you know, next time I play, I'll have remembered, oh, there's 3 of the same color. You should watch out if you're at 7 outbreaks. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna heal the yellow. Yeah. Oh, I did spend this yellow too. I didn't actually put that in there. Let's see there. I don't know what to do. Huh. So, yeah. Well, I'll heal the yellow at least. So I spent that. And there's just not a lot I can do with having 3 of the same color. You know, and then potentially drawing, you know, something else out of this bag. That's just, well, that's just how it goes. All right. So let's roll these. Let's just roll them. Oh, bam. Okay. So I can do, perfect. I can do a heal here in the middle, get rid of these. That's one of those heals. And then I can boat over here. So that is, if we look at that, that was one of the heals off here, and then I used the boat. So now I have the one heal left. And let's just throw another yellow in there. Why not? Okay. Kind of setting him up to hopefully get those. Now I can go ahead and roll these 4 reds. Put those over there. Let's see if we try to get. Ah. I gotta do the infection step. See, if I get a red 6, I'm screwed. How many are in here? 3. There's the blues. Or I get 2 blue 1s. Okay, so there's a 3, a 6, a 2. Eesh. Getting dicey. So now we go back to, what are we looking at here? These over here. Oh, I gave these, that's right. Okay, so she's only got, I'm kind of screwed up here. Those 2 there. Oh, I'm confused what I was rolling. Okay, so this is for, now I'm really confused. Sorry. Okay, crap. Okay, so that one I can ignore, the other is going to actually trigger that. So this may kill it anyway. So we'll take these aside. So we'll set those aside like that. These 2 go back in here. Now we're going to get 4 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 yellows, that's not good. Okay, well we got one of these, that's good. And we got 2 of those. Let's see how this effects are. So we get a 5. Uh-oh, that's it. That's ball game. because I got the 2s. And then this one here, you can see, is actually going to kick out there. All right, well, I got what I deserved. So, there we go. See, it's kind of bright. It was way bright when I had the big light on. So there we go. Yep. Okay, guys. I don't know how long this ran for. Let's see. Does it tell me? About an hour, a little over an hour. So that's not too bad. So please post feedback. I'm going to actually kick this over to YouTube and post a blog about it on Board Game Geek. But any feedback is good. And this was time. Good. I think it's a good game. A little excitement, you know. Kind of build up at the end. It's kind of a nice game. I don't know that I could do a big game like I don't know, Here I Stand or something, but you know, but it's possible I could probably block out a Saturday. I don't know if it's worth it. If people would sit for it through it that long, or something. Or I could do like one thing I thought I was doing Forbidden Island. That would be a good one. It's a quick one. You know, I think it's kind of involving because everybody could play. But anyway, I'm just trying to figure this thing out. There's no reason I can't throw this on, you know, do it as a Google Hangout or investigate that. I saw somebody mention Hitbox or something. So that would be cool. Or maybe set up, I know lots of people use like Twitter to chat because Twitter is a little bit more happening. Yeah, Roll for the Galaxy. That's a good one. I just got that today. I'll look at that. That's not a bad one because I think you could almost two-fist it. But the problem is I want to do like a competitive thing where like I'm playing one player and then the other players are kind of talking about um, what they want to do. And if there's no hidden information, it's not a big deal. But it's also kind of a cluster because if there was like 30 people in here or, you know, whatever, then that would be kind of weird because people would just be arguing. Um, yeah, it's just worth a thought. So if you have ideas and stuff, let me know. I hope it was fun. It was fun to just sit and play the game at least. So um, anyway, oh, everybody got theirs today too. Yeah, I also got Brew Crafters, which looks pretty fun. This might be a good one. I don't think there's hidden information on this, but I don't want it to be too long of a game either. Um, but something like I was thinking, I was daydreaming like Imperial Assault, because if I was the Overlord, the players don't really have any hidden information. You know, they have their abilities and stuff, and that's it. So that would be crazy, though. I mean, I'd love to see somebody that like had actual high quality production values and everything. Like, you know, Tabletop did this where they could play it or something and do it like live. But they kind of do that during Tabletop Day too. Um, anyway, thanks for joining. I'll be online later and stuff, checking chat and all that good stuff. So thanks, guys. I appreciate it. Look forward on YouTube. Thank you.